Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey. Today we got a hot fix, and let's first watch a video about one of the items that got added in for this hot fix, the armored wall. And if you are just listening to the podcast and not checking out the YouTube version at all, you will see in the video that the character builds a couple of walls and then puts up these new armored walls. A couple of rockets hit the walls and they don't even break because these things have a huge amount of HP, which we'll cover. But there's one other little piece of news that I want to mention before we get into the hotfix update. Okay, and this is again talking about the experience that we're earning this season. They say we've noticed that XP gained in Battle Royale this season isn't where we'd like it to be and are making a variety of improvements. We'll update everyone on September 28th with the changes we're making. Thanks for playing Season 8. And to be honest, I am so thankful for that because, there was yesterday we talked about the fact that they nerfed the XP that you could get in imposters, and that we gave you the tip on how to get more XP in just for being in creative modes. And I felt like this season it was especially important to know those types of things because this season the way they I've never been a fan of the punch cards. Every time they do a punch card season, I'm not a fan of it. And especially the way they're doing the punch cards this season, it just seems like extra grindy to get the XP that you need to level up. Like I already noticed this season, I'm leveling up a lot slower than I did last season. Which for them, that might be, they might have been thinking, maybe that will get them to spend more time because they won't level up too fast and then just stop playing. That wouldn't be me in the first place. I like the game so much that I want to play and I want to keep leveling up. Whether I, have a bunch of the bonuses done quick or not, I'm gonna keep playing Fortnite. So I'm hoping that the changes they're making means that it's not going to be so grindy, and maybe we'll start getting more XP and more ways to earn XP in Battle Royale, so we don't have to feel like, we need to look for all these other methods to get XP faster, because that is part of the fun too, is getting everything in your battle pass as fast as you can, right? So it's also not fun to feel like there's an artificial barrier keeping you from getting the battle pass as fast as you want. Hopefully it means we're going to start getting more XP in Battle Royale soon. But let's go ahead and get into the hotfix update today. This is the Fortnite version 18.00, September 21st hotfix. Item vote, armored wall, and Battle Royale's 4th birthday. This is by JB Chimpansky from the desk of JB Chimpansky Loopers. Like I repeated in my first letter to you, we need all the help we can get to overcome the cubes. You already joined the global war effort by funding turret stations, but it's going to take more than just these to be victorious. Luckily, your main ape JB has something else up his sleeve. Choose what's produced in the Fortnite war effort. I've dug up some schematics for new powerful tools and some old favorites to strengthen your arsenal. Only problem is I don't have the production funds. This is where you come in. Donation boards are set up at POIs for you to chimp in bars towards which item you want to see as future loot. First item to hit 100% funded is immediately unlocked and ready for use. Our first face-off is against two Masters of Mobility. Lob away and bounce back with the shockwave launcher, or take to the skies with the Rift to Go. New head-to-head campaigns will kick off as our fight against the cubes continues to save up your bars and decide the items new help decide the items my crew provides. This isn't all I wanted to discuss, though. Before we move on to the next section, I'd love to hear what you guys are voting for. Are you going for the Shockwave Grenade Launcher or the Rift to Go? Both of them are great items. I feel like there's a lot more, Rift to Goes are just great mobility, right? But I feel like we have a lot of good mobility in this season already with the slipstreams, the shadow stones, all the cars. You got our mythical items that have glider redeploy, and the shockwave grenade launcher. Yeah, you have mobility, but it's also just something that's really fun, and you can use the shockwave grenades to break into people's builds. You can use it to knock opponents back into the storm. I just feel like it's a lot more fun item, so I think that's the one I'm going to be voting for, but I'd love to hear the thoughts of the community. So let's move on. Armored walls strengthen your structures. War means it's time to reinforce, which is why I've bolted together the armored wall. Give any building piece a whole bunch more HP by putting this barrier on it. You can also build pieces with armored walls automatically attached. No matter how you go about it, it'll be a lot tougher for the enemy to reach you if you surround yourself with them. The armored wall is technically considered a trap, but probably because it's a time sink to try to break one. Starting at 9 AM Eastern, I'm placing these fortified fixtures in supply drops and scattering them on the ground. Pick up some for extra defense for when you're outside the sideways, of course. All right, so it's already past 9 AM Eastern. I'm recording this at 9 PM Western, so it's like it's midnight Eastern already. So these are definitely out, and they are great. You know what? When you put one of these armored walls up, it has 2,500 HP. So that's like what, 5 times the amount of a metal wall, right? A normal metal wall. So yeah, that's a ton of HP. It'll last you forever, and these things also cannot be edited, so that is a big deal, and we'll talk more about that when we get to the tip of the day. So don't skip out on the tip of the day today, because we got some stuff for you for this new item. Fortnite Battle Royale's 4th birthday. Just because the island's under attack doesn't mean we can't celebrate a little. The bus driver has been dropping people from the battle bus for almost 4 years now, which is a good reason for a party, I think. And hey, what if I told you the party could help our cause? From September 24th at 9 AM Eastern to September 28th at 2 AM Eastern, eat birthday cakes for health and shield, and throw birthday presents, the good kind of cube, to free their loot. I always like the birthday events every year. The presents won't be the only gifts at the party. For completing birthday quests, you can unlock the cake based for me, back bling, cake on a stick, hoopla hammer pickaxe, and cupcake 4 score emoticon. Like the birthday cakes and presents, these quests will be live from September 24th at 9 AM Eastern to September 28th at 2 AM Eastern. And I every year I always try to get these birthday challenges done, so I'll definitely be trying to get these ones done once they come out in a few days. There's no need to reply to this with an RSVP. Just show up if you can, JB. And here's some competitive notes. Donation board voting is not in competitive playlist. Armored walls are not in competitive playlist, but are subject to the new item evaluation period. Birthday cakes, but not birthday presents, will be in competitive playlists during the birthday festivities. So there you go. There is our hotfix update. Check it out. Just the armored wall itself is cool, and get in there and vote for which item you want to see. Supported for the war effort. Now let's go ahead, take a look what we have in the LTMs featured. We have 1v1 build fights, 464 imposters, BHE 1v1 private fights, no delay, 2-player. There's also a team deathmatch that has 2 pro red versus blue bounty, red versus blue rumble. If you like Zone Wars, Tilted Zone Wars XA, Biozone Wars custom trio, zombies, Fiend Slayer Primal Survival, something like Survive the City No Parking, Zombie Island, Secret of Atlantis Zombie Survival, and so much more to discover, of course. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have in the item shop today. It looks like we still have the Balenciaga items in here, and then we have the Bow Bros outfit with the Bow Basket backbling for 1,500. I've always loved the Bow Bros, that's for sure. We have the Surf Rider outfit with the Shortwave backbling for 1,200. The Bim Bam Boom emote for 500. We have the Finger Wag emote for 200. The Contrast Wrap for 500. The Focused emote for 200. We get the Diamond Hands outfit with the Gains backbling for 1,200. Dominion outfit with the Flame Sigil backbling for 1,500. Burning Beast Glider for 1,500. Burning Blades Harvesting Tool for 800. The Malice outfit with the Malice Wings backbling for 2,000. The Burning Axe Harvesting Tool for 1,200. Burning Glyph Wrap for 500. We have the Aura outfit for 800. The Guild outfit for 800. The Diamond Eye Harvesting Tool for 500. Goldilocks backbling for 200. Gold Chain backbling for 200. Scarlet Commander outfit for 800. Crimson Elite outfit for 800. And that looks like everything today. So you can get any and all of these items using code Mikey, MMMIKIE, in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. Now, again, like we said, there is something that is extra good about these armored walls. Not only is it going to give you a huge amount of protection just from based on the amount of HP it has, but you can place it on your own builds, of course. And like they said, it's just like setting any other trap that you had in the past, right? So if you set a trap, for instance, like a launch pad, if you have the material, you can just place it and it'll automatically place the wall down for you or the ramp down for you, and the armored wall is going to automatically build on it. Now, so not is it only awesome because it will build on any of the walls on any of your material, and also, you know, be able to automatically be placed up, but you can also build them on your enemies' builds. Okay, this is extra important in a situation where you have a player who is just going out of their mind and W keying you like crazy and just trying to get into your box, and you're having a hard time. Maybe you need to heal up real quick. Maybe you need a little bit of time to reload your ammo. Throw up one of these armored walls, even if they own the wall, and then the armored wall will make it so that they can no longer edit that wall, and now they have to bust through 2,500 HP of an armored wall just to be able to get to you. They're not going to be able to do it quickly enough to the point where you wouldn't be able to reload your ammo or put some shields back on. So that is a huge thing, because if somebody's like constantly trying to take your wall and then they eventually do take that wall, you don't want them to make those edits on you, right? Because that's when they have the advantage, when they take that wall and they're able to make the window edits, the triangle edits, whatever they want to make. But you throw up that armored wall on their build, boom, takes that away from them. So really good. And remember, these things we didn't mention earlier, but they do drop in stacks of 5, so that is a full box around you and above you. So you'd be able to keep yourself protected pretty well for a a good amount of time. Again, enough to make sure that you refuel your health and reload your ammo. All right, that's the episode for today. Make sure you go join the daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.